but surviving's its own fight. The nightmares don't end, they just hide in the night. You wake in the quiet, the peace feels untrue, and no one really hears, though they say they do.
They say they understand, but they don't feel that burn of the brother to your left, the one who won't return.
You miss the lads and the laughter, the blood and the bone, the formations, the fighting, the place you called home. Now it's cold and it's empty. You wander alone, feels harder being safe on these mean streets of home. You were trained to the edge, sharp as a blade. Now you dull in the silence, in this life you've remade. You trade all the comfort for the call and the cold, 'cause purpose was clear down that busy road. You miss the lads and the laughter, the blood and the bone, the formations, the fighting, the place you called home. Now it's cold and it's empty. You wander alone, feels harder being safe on these mean streets of home.
You walk through the town, but the streets feel unreal. Scanning rooftops and windows, that instinct won't heal.
Still checking for movement, for shadows and threats. Then it hits you again, there's no one out there.
You practice the drills, the targets, the plan, but there's no one beside you, no voice to command. You miss the lads and the laughter, the blood and the bone, the formations, the fighting, the place you called home. Now it's cold and it's empty. You wander alone, feels harder being safe on these mean streets of home. They think you're indifferent, but you're just out of place, trying to blend in with a stranger's face. Even a drink doesn't bring that same grin, just dulls the edge of the man you've been. They talk about healing, but they don't understand. You miss the weight of your rifle more than a hand.
You miss the lads and the laughter, the blood and the bone, the formations, the fighting, the place you called home. Now it's cold and it's empty. You wander alone, feels harder being safe. Better alone than explaining the pain to those who've never stood out in the rain, who never saw dawn through the smoke and the noise, came back to your hometown,
but never the same.
You miss the lads and the laughter, the fight and the song, when every step forward felt like where you belong. And now you're just a ghost where the city lights roam, wishing for the danger, not these mean streets of home. You made it home alive, but surviving's its own fight, and peace never comes